Hello, welcome to my daycare business plan. The idea for this daycare is that it will be operational 24 hours a day, Monday through Friday. And the main goal of this daycare is to provide care for those that may normally not have an appropriate licensed option available for parents that work the off shift, especially second and third shift. The hope is that this is a very successful venture that provides a lot of growth, since it is not a typical option in this community or many others upon research. The mission of this daycare facility is to be a safe and appropriate licensed childcare facility. Lately, I have seen different individuals on social media, most specifically Facebook, asking on the garage sale site if there are licensed childcare, and when there's not licensed childcare available, especially for second and third shift, they're very willing to just accept people that want to babysit. To me, that's a problem and very scary because they don't know what they're getting. In a licensed facility, they would know that their child is being properly taken care of and that the people that are taking care of them should be extremely safe people. And I also think that it's very important to operate 24 hours a day, to include those individuals that just can't get to a daycare facility before 5 a.m. or after 6 p.m. It is hard for them to find those issues. And since it will be a licensed facility through the state of Indiana, there's a mission that individuals will be able to use vouchers. It should include all family income so that no one is left out and that they get proper child care as well. And I noticed this was an issue when I was looking for child care for my daughter. We work first shift, so we have to be at work at 6 a.m. It was very difficult for me to find any licensed child care, even just for first shift, to get her to the babysitter by 5:30 a.m. We ended up using family, but I know that some people do not have that option. Since I have a preschool option available in the daycare plan, my prior teaching experience of 2 years and my knowledge and education will help me provide the proper quality and make sure that state guidelines are being met in the preschool. That's my passion, is teaching, and operating a daycare will allow me to do so. My plan is to have a framework of 2 to 3 employees, myself as well, but the 2 to 3 employees to cover the 24-hour time span. Looking at ideas, I would think that I would probably have to be in the building at least around 8 o'clock and probably till the evenings. I'd probably be more on a first shift basis and let the other individuals take on the other hours. And there would have to be 2 people there when I'm there, since I will plan on teaching the preschool as well. My plan is to have this facility in my current residence. We plan on moving to a different home in the future. So my home is 3 bedrooms, 2 full baths. We have a living room and a family room, so there's plenty of room to set up a baby room and different options available there, and to provide proper food. We have a fenced-in backyard already, so that would take care of that issue. And then I could have the preschool set up in one of the upstairs bedrooms, so everything that was learning involved could be separate from the daycare. And then if everything goes well and income comes in like it should, I plan on having a tutoring option later on as well to account for the individuals that are all the way up to 13 that would be attending the facility. The market currently only has 8 licensed daycares in our county, and these daycares only operate from about 5:30, 6 o'clock until 6 p.m. at night. And in order to properly advertise this daycare, I would also like to achieve the Path to Quality certification, which is when the state comes in and reviews everything to make sure that everything's being done properly and that everyone has the proper certification as far as first aid and different training to take care of children properly. And I plan on operating 24 hours a day, Monday through Friday, and it will be ages 6 weeks to 13 years to account for the older kids with younger siblings. And as of right now, the plan is for infants would be $75 a week, and they're a little bit more because they would be a little bit more intense to take care of. Most of them, their parents will be bringing their food because they're on formula or baby food, and then the children will be $60 a week. Obviously, if there are multiple children, I have it in my plan that they would be charged $40 extra. However, I think, if it's a family of 4, obviously we would be able to work something out so that they are all able to attend. But I think that would be a case-by-case basis. And for the daily rate for individuals that only work a couple of days a week, it would just be the amount for a week divided by 5, and they would just pay that daily rate. And it'd be $15 extra a week for preschool. The goal to advertise for this would be using social media, advertise on Facebook, advertise on different websites that, such as care.com, that offer different ways to advertise for childcare. Sending out flyers, business cards. Most often, word of mouth seems to work for daycare providers or babysitters because people know them and trust them. And hopefully this would be financially profitable enough so it'll be the sole income basis for the employees and myself. That would be the overall goal. Okay, for the financial analysis for this business, I have figured out that yearly I would make $103,680. Each employee would earn $22,000 a year. And in my analysis in my business plan, I figured out that we would have 2 employees making $44,000 a year. And I plan to take out $40,000 for me a year. That would equal out to costs of $8,000 a month, including our income. I have $1,000 figured into that as well for mortgage, food, insurance, and then electricity and gas and water bills. For receipts, I did my estimation based on 36 children at the $60 a week rate. I did not include the baby rate, and that would be 12 kids on each shift, which I know is not accurate, but that's my idea for what would be a regular amount, and I know that that would differ week to week, day to day. And with that figured in, we would earn $8,540 a month, which would be a $540 monthly profit, and that figures up to $6,480 a year, which obviously is not a huge profit, but it's enough to keep the business running. And I estimated low on receipts and high on costs, so that should equal out to a larger profit than what I have figured out for. And obviously things will change according to multiple children families and the factoring in of infant costs. These fees would be gathered from parents on Friday morning, and it would cover the week prior. That way they're able to figure out what they owe before they bring it to me. And they would know for the week exactly what they need to plan on, especially for children that they don't go to school a certain day. We would factor it in at the end. This is my daycare plan, and I hope that you enjoyed listening to it. I hope that it is something that becomes fruitful, because I believe that it would really help the community, and it would allow me to take on my passion to teaching and be able to share that with everyone and my passion for childcare. It would also allow me to have my own children with me while I was at work, which would be wonderful for me. That's definitely desire, so that I can make sure that their care is what it needs to be and I'm able to take care of other children at the same time. Thank you. Bye.